Hey guys, Brito's Gaming here. Welcome back to Motorsport Manager and our Road to Formula 1 Modded series here with Brute Force Racing. Here we are for Season 2, Episode number 2. Going to head to the Munich Grand Prix in Germany. Quick recap on Round 1, the Black Sea Grand Prix from Russia. Carl Olsen came home in P1 after a great race. Unfortunately, Hamant had issues early on, I think lap 7, lap 6. End of lap 6 he made contact with another driver and damaged one of the wings and had to do a full lap limp to get back to the pits and fix her wing, and she came back out way back down the field. We pushed her hard for the next stints, came back in and fixed both her engine and a gearbox, so that cost a fair bit of time as well, and then tried to fuel save to the end of the race. We were 1 lap short, so we pitted again for 1 lap of fuel, and then we came home in 7th. So if she hadn't have had the issues there with the contact and the damage, it could have been a 1-2 for Brute Force Racing. But unfortunately it didn't happen, but still a great result. So let's check our mail, all media stuff. We don't do interviews anymore. Race win for Carol Olsen, plus 15 morale, which is great news. Okay, let's continue on. Car repair is complete, which is good news. We're still going to 15 days after race. It's still taking us a long time to fix all these parts. Okay, so that's what we really need to focus on, reliability. There's not really much else we can do. Alright, let's continue on. Designing our gearbox will be finished. Then we've built our telemetry center as we did the end of the last episode. So let's go back in, another gearbox, plus 20, plus 5 days, plus 40 to max is fine with me. Continue. Try to get some legendary gearboxes before the end of the season. So gearbox 66 of 78. So definitely improvement in last season. So we'll quickly go and check our sponsor. We've got one more sponsor available. 10 races for Allianz, $1 million up front. 6 races there for UBS, or 8 races for Johnny Walker. We'll take UBS only because it's the shorter race and more money than Johnny Walker, so the car does look pretty good there. Continue on, we'll get our telemetry center built, which is great news. We need to upgrade again. It's only $6 million to upgrade the second time, so let's upgrade it again. We're going to go in a little bit of debt, but who cares? Be ready before the next race. More money more definitely helps out with that sort of stuff. Check the mail. Of scouting reports. We're only just scouting people because we don't want the scouts doing nothing, so doesn't really matter. New scout facility for Predator Racing Group. Continue on. The results from round 2, the World Motorsport Championship. Dido Wexler P1, Zoe Sharp P2, and Jessica Munro P3. Dido Wexler is leading the championship, Lippinen second, and Sharp P3. Let's continue on. Telemetry center's built. What is it for the next upgrade? Only 8 million for the next upgrade, so that's not too bad. Financial management concerns, yes, we know. It's pretty good. We'll have better ones. Well, we're going to have better soon, mate, so don't stress. Pre-race gossip. Yeah, we've got. Let's have a look. 40% chance of rain for Munich. It'll be good for us to actually build. Where are we? I've already built it once. I think we have, haven't we? Forecast center. Yeah, we need to upgrade that again later on when we can. Let's continue on. I will apologise again. I'm still a little bit crook. Been a crook for a fair few days now, so bit of a runny nose and stuff. So I'll grab another cough volley and hope that helps. Now let's check out our mail. Gearbox build's finished. Beautiful. Design another one. Hopefully they'll allow us to build it. So that one, that one, that one. Beautiful, we can build it. So now we've got 2 gearboxes built, another one on the way. So 66 of 78, 66 of 118. Let's continue to the race now. We're going to go for tyre wear is low, fuel burn's low. Acceleration and suspension is crucial. It's some things we don't have. Let's just go for 4th or above. Double check all our parts. Yep, all good to go. So I'll do what I usually, head in, get practice done and dusted. We'll come back when we're ready to hit the race. Round 2, Munich Grand Prix from Germany. So don't go anywhere. Alright guys, we're back. Ready to hit the race. Munich Grand Prix in Germany. Got level 3 soft tyres and race trim for both girls. We're not going to worry about trying to save parts and stuff. I think our reliability should be good enough, hopefully, to get us through. Both sets are very, very good. Going to go for attack and overtake as we usually do. So let's get stuck in and see how the girls go. We're starting way down the back of the grid, 19th and 14th. Let's give a close eye on Olsen now. Swing the camera around the other way. Be better. So Olsen's huge moves there, up to 15th, back to 16th, but she's down the inside. It's the main thing. So she's going to go past on Hamart. So great start for Olsen. We just need to continue it now. Well, there goes Hamart back down the inside. Wow, she's got a couple of spots there. Now she's on the outside, and here goes Olsen splitting through Tang and Chu. So 14th and 13th now. So beautiful start for both girls. Yeah, so conditions are both above 80%. So we should be fine for car stuff at the moment, like reliability. We still don't want to take it for granted, I suppose. So Hamart's up to 10th, Olsen is still in 13th. She's trying to push through. It's been a good first lap for brute force racing here. Let's see if Olsen can continue to move through the field for this next lap. Keep both girls running hard for the whole next lap as well. Come on Olsen, we know we need to get down the inside. There goes Hamart up to 9th. Got El Sadat behind, actually Santa Ana behind Olsen, I should say. Around the outside, it's not going to happen. We need to be down the inside, Olsen. She's not doing very good at the moment. First lap was good, but it's been pretty average since then. She's trying to go around the outside of Santa Ana. She's got Tang trying to make a move as well, but she needs to just go down the inside. Hamart's still in 9th. Back to 10th. Olsen's still in 14th. Drop them both back to just high with their fuel. We continue to push hard with their tyres. Double speed it now. We're pushing a little bit harder than everyone else around us, so that's good. Should be able to gain a few extra spots here. So Olsen's gained 1, maybe 2 now. Yep, she went through El Sadat and also Santa Ana. Now she's got Barnett just ahead. And Martin hasn't made any spots up yet. Both girls back to neutral now. So 8th and 12th at the moment. Come on Olsen, we need to get a few more spots here. Around the outside. Not going to work, let's go down the inside to turn 1. A little bit too far back. A few cars behind as well, trying to get in on the action as well. I'm not sure if we should pit early, one of these girls, and try and get away from all this traffic. Hamart's up to 7th now, so she's doing well. Olsen's still caught up in the traffic big time. Going around the outside of Rogers here, maybe down the inside here, there we go. Beautiful pass up to 10th, she's going through there on Evans as well, so up to 9th. Around the outside of Arbaloa, couldn't make it stick. So 9th and 7th at the moment. Both girls are going fairly good. Ingledew's come through now, so 7th and 10th. Edwards is way out in front. That's what we need to do. We need to get out in front, not be all the way back here. Rogers and Sabato are in the pit, so I assume they made contact. So Olsen's still in 10th. Hamart is still in 7th. Olsen's now made a move on Ingledew for 9th. Can she hold it? She has for now. 38 laps to go now. May need to bring one of the girls in early just to change up their strategy a little bit. With 36 laps to go, that'll be another 2 full stops of full tanks. So I think it may be end of lap 30 with 34 to go. We might bring one of the girls in. I think we might bring. I think Olsen's might be the one to bring in first. And then again, she's got a bit of a clear track now, so she should be okay. Amant is not really in clear track, but she's got Dreyfus and Mazzatelli just ahead. Running similar stuff, so we are going to be able to push soon. I think we're going to push the last couple of laps just so we can try and get ahead. We might push a little bit harder now with Hamart, see if she can get through here. Also got Cavalcanti trying to make a move. Hamart needs to hold this spot if she can down the inside here. Slowed us down a great deal there, so it's back to 7th. Keep an eye on the parts, are all good. So 7th and 8th now. Olsen's right behind. We need Hamart to get back through on Cavalcanti if we can. Bump up the triple speed. Keep an eye on the tyres as well. We don't want them to get too hot. There we go, we'll drop her back to high and medium now because there goes Olsen. Olsen's, well, she was pushing through. Let's have a quick look at Olsen. Let's overtake an attack for this next lap. See if she can gain some time. There we go, she's through on Cavalcanti. Keep pushing on, see if we can catch up to the back of Dreyfus. Unfortunately, Mart's back down to 9th now. So Olsen's still pushing through well. She's just behind Dreyfus now. See if she can make a move. She's not going to make it around the outside. Mart's back up to 8th now, so 6th and 8th. Come on, Olsen. Down the inside. Put her back to neutral. She's pushing a little bit too hard there. Still got 6 laps of fuel pretty much left in the tank. I don't know if an undercut will work now because so many cars have already pitted. There we go, Olsen's through. She's up to 5th. Amart's still back in 8th. She's still doing well. Still going to keep pushing hard with the fuel. Keep an eye on the parts, they're all good. Amart's parts are fairly good as well. So still 5th. Now Hamart's moved up to 8th. We got through on Cavalcanti. It's 31 laps left. Olsen's got another 3 laps before she pits. Hamart might have 4. Don't have to conserve fuel. You can push with your tyres though. You're right behind Dreyfus, so if you can make that pass, that'll be good for us as well. Olsen's got 2 laps left in the tank. So I'll push her back to just as high an attack for this lap and bring her in early. Why not? 29 laps to go. We'll give her a full tank just to make sure. A balanced stop. See if she gets ahead of Mazzatelli here. Hamart's going to push hard for the next couple of laps, I think. Need to try and get through on Dreyfus if we can. Okay, attack and overtake this whole next lap for Hamart. We're in the pit. Full tank of gas as well, so we can take a little bit less at the end of the race. Fuel's good, tyres are good for Olsen. So 17.7 pit stop time, so we'll go high and attack when she comes out of the pits. Hamart's going to be in this lap. She can't get past Dreyfus. Well, there she goes. Well done. Up to 5th now. Hamart needs to keep pushing on. So she's going to go high and attack when she comes out. See how her stop goes. Fuel's good, tyres all good, 18.8 seconds, so a little bit slower. It's still not bad. There we go, she's out. Cavalcanti's just ahead, but Olsen's ahead of Cavalcanti. Put it back to medium tyres now for Olsen, because the tyres are warmed up a little bit. Let Hamart continue to push for this first lap. There we go, made it through on Cavalcanti, so now 11th and 12th. Both Brute Force Racing drivers. Drop Hamart back to medium or neutral for the tyres now. Hope for the best. Go back and look at Olsen. She's gone through on Mazzatelli. So Mazzatelli's pitted, so is Edwards, but Edwards is still way ahead of us. All the way up in third, so wow. I think we're going to be having a tough time trying to catch her. So 7th and 10th now. So Hamart's dropped back a little bit. Al Sadat and Mazzatelli just behind us. Hamart's back up to 9th. Making a pass on Cavalcanti there. So Olsen's coming up on the back of Rogers now, who's someone we always struggle to get past. So both girls are going well with tyre wear at the moment. Olsen needs to try and get through quick if we can. She's up to 4th now. So after pit stops we're in 4th and 6th. Olsen needs to overtake and attack just to get through on Rogers here. There we go. So now back to high and push. And high and push again for Hamart as well. .24 laps to go now. Olsen's still 4th. Hamart's still P6. So we've got Edwards, Milo and Gerard up ahead. So Ingledew and Sabato, I think they're the two teammates. No, they're not. So Ingledew and Zarate. Yes, they're the two teammates. So we're absolutely smashing them at the moment. So that's who we need to stay ahead of. Drop Olsen back down to neutral with tyres. And the same with Hamart. They're starting to get a little bit hot. Olsen was catching Gerard. Just nearly 8/10 quicker last lap. Got Milo just up the road as well from Hamart, but we're still 18 seconds behind Edwards. So Hamart's just made a move on Mazzatelli there. So that's good, 22 laps to go now. The car's good for both girls, yeah, well done. Holding on to their parts fairly good here. We've got 3rd just ahead to let some overtake mode now for Olsen, try and get through. She's up to 3rd. She's got Gerard just ahead as well. Got to get past Rogers again. He's the one that always holds us up. There we go. She's through. She's up into 3rd. We've got 2nd spot just ahead. So let her continue to push for a little bit longer. There's Gerard. They're all mediums though, so I don't know why they become mediums. Their tyres don't last that long. Well, the tyres last longer than the fuel, even on the soft tyres, so not sure why they'll go with mediums. Right, back to high now, so we don't want to push too hard and cause some excess damage to the car. So Hamart's pulled away from John Sator as well, so she's up into 5th. She's not far behind Milo now. Olsen's still just behind Gerard, so we're going to have to push hard and try and get in front of her before our next stop, because we're losing time to Edwards. 38.2 last lap for Edwards. We're still 3rd and 5th now. John Sator is now catching Hamart as well. Get an attack and overtake for Hamart for a little while. See if she can continue to pull away a little bit. It's 18 laps to go now. There goes Olsen trying to go around the outside of Gerard, but it didn't happen. We need to get down the inside somewhere. Milo's right behind us as well. So Hamart's still got John Sator right behind. She's defending well. We're back to neutral and high again. Hopefully she can sort of hold that bit of distance there. Johnson's Oil's now retired. That's great news for us. So Hamart's got a decent cushion now behind her. 6 seconds. Yeah, we're going to have to start pushing hard with Olsen now because we just need to get ahead of Gerard. Gerard's like slowing us down a lot here, I think. Hamart's now up into 4th, so 3rd and 4th here for Brute Force Racing. 3 laps of fuel left for Olsen. 4 laps there for Hamart. Olsen's going to start pushing hard soon. She's still right behind Gerard. We just need to get past. Here we go. So overtaking attack for this lap. Need to get through. Still bobbling back a little bit there. Down the back straight, down the inside, there we go, she's off. Back to high now, high and push with the tyres. Try and get one more lap out of the tank if we can. It's going to be tight to go back to medium. There we go. Pit now, 13 laps to go. Got to give her 15 laps of fuel. Couple extra just to make sure. So Mark can push an attack now as well. So she needs to get ahead of Gerard here. Olsen's not catching Edwards. Edwards is gone, well and truly gone, but they're in the pits this lap. So she's going to come out and high and push. Go neutral and push with Hamart. She comes in for another set of softs. Give her 14 laps of fuel. Let's make sure we get a bit extra. Go back and look at Olsen. She's going to come out of the pits now. Come out in 6th spot. So 2nd out of the people that have pitted twice. We've got Hamart. She's not really catching the car ahead. Go back to high and push. She's in the pits now. Let's see how her stop goes. Fuel's good, tyres are all good, well done. 15.8 seconds and she's going to be out. Well, she'll be out ahead of Olsen, she won't. Olsen's now moved up to 2nd. She's done well. Let's get Mark to attack and overtake here. Try and catch up to the back of Gerard. Gerard's pushing hard, but they've got issues. I don't know why you're pushing so hard when you've got mechanical issues like that, but 11 laps to go now. Front wing's a bit of an issue, but that's about it for us. So we're doing very, very well. What about Hamart? Exactly the same. We've been bobbled there a little bit. Fortunately by a lap car. Rogers, as per usual, is always getting in the way. Hamart's now catching up to the back of Olsen, but Olsen needs to get past Rogers here because he's just slowing it down heaps. So high and neutral now for Hamart. So 3rd and 4th at the moment. Edwards is way out in front. There's no way we're going to catch Edwards. Nine laps to go now. Olsen and Hamart are right behind each other. We just need to hope Gerard has some issues now. Conserving fuel but pushing with the tyres, so let's hope Olsen can catch up. A little bit slower last lap. Leaders come across the line, 8 laps to go, so let's overtake mode now with Olsen. Plenty of excess fuel. Hamart's got the same. We don't want our two teammates battling with each other, but let's go conserve and overtake now for Hamart because the tyre wear's still a little bit hot. Here comes Olsen on Gerard, down the inside, well done. So up in the 2nd now. Hamart needs to try and make the spot back. Get up into 3rd spot as well. Come on Olsen, you need to go down the inside of Evans here. No point sitting behind him. Inside. Not doing enough to get past. There we go, down the inside, well done. Finally, Hamart's right behind Gerard now, so Hamart needs to make a move here as well. Let's have a quick look. She's right behind, down the inside. There we go. She's not going to hold it down the last corner though, or will she? She does. Now she's got Evans ahead, so she needs to get ahead of Evans as well. She's made that look fairly easy there. She has, well done. So second and third now. Go back to neutral with the tyres. Everything's fairly good both sides. Well, gearbox is a little bit off there for Olsen, but still not too bad. Probably both back to high now. We don't want to push too hard and have an issue. Let's go and look at Edwards. How's Edwards going? Yeah, he's got no issues there either, so he's well and truly out in front without a worry in the world. Still pushing hard with his tyres and high with the fuel, so not a lot of time left for him to have an issue. Not a lot of time left for us to catch him either, so we'll just continue to go high and medium till the end of the race now. Gonna have a little bit of excess fuel, but it's not gonna be too bad. Something fell off the front wing for both drivers. Gerard is now out of the race, he's retired. We've got Rogers in front of us again. So Olsen needs to get past here, because Hamart is right behind, so let's overtake and attack. Or not. So there goes Hamart. Back to medium with fuel now. We want Olsen to sort of stay ahead of Hamart if we can, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, come on Olsen, there we go. We get ahead of Rogers now. Still second and third, a big gap back to fourth spot, so we don't have to be too concerned about that, but Rogers has just been an absolute pain in the arse, as he always has been. It's about time he retired, I think. There we go, we got through. Rogers is that far down, then he's still 2 cars ahead of him that are retired. So Zarate's retired, which is good. Ingledew's back in 16th, so this is going to help us in the team's championship. We're on the last lap of the race now. Let's go back to medium now. Medium with both guys. There's not a lot we can do. Still 53 seconds ahead, Edwards. We're still faster than his last lap. He's not even pushing that hard, but there you go, Edwards has taken the win. That's how far behind we are. We're nearly a third of a lap behind him. Olsen's going to cross the line, P2. There we go, Hamart's going to come across the line in P3. Absolutely great result there for Brute Force Racing. Hamart coming home P3, Olsen P2. Edwards has taken the win. He's got issues there with his car, but it wasn't enough for him to drop out and us gain the spot. So tyre strategy and stuff was fairly similar for both guys. Let's continue on. See if anybody's been caught cheating. There shouldn't be at this point of the season, but we'll see. No, we didn't. Edwards got the fastest lap of the race as well. Kruger Motorsport finished 16th and 18th. That's going to help us a lot in the Drivers and Teams Championship. So there, Olsen second, Hamart third. And there we are, 1, 2, and first in the Teams Championship. Well done. Alright, let's continue on and see how both drivers improved. Alright, there we go. Let's see how they go. Both guys have pretty similar star ratings now, which is great news. A few big improvements on both sides of both drivers. Expect a result fourth. We came first. Great news. Marketability plus 1%. Beautiful. Let's continue on. Another 8.5 mil in our back pocket. Great news. Skip these things. Let's have a look at drivers to compare our top two. Mart and Olsen. Ooh, both pretty close. Olsen's better at a few things and Hamart's a little bit better at a few things as well, so pretty close. We've got him for another 20 months, so we'll have him till the end of this season and next. We need to get through to the AGP in season 3, end of season 3, to keep both drivers. So yeah, thanks for watching. It was a beautiful race there for Olsen, coming home in first, Hamart home in second. Actually, sorry, Olsen second, Hamart third. We're now first and second in the championship. So this has been Brito's Gaming. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you whack a comment in there. I do read them all and I will respond to them all. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon when we head to the Milan GP from Italy.